I feel like that's appropriate. He's Waluigi.
Which one's the worst game? Bubsy 3D, Superman 64, or Duke Nukem Forever? Bubsy 3D is the worst of those, I would say.
Bubsy 3D easily. At least
Easily
the other two you
Bubsy.
can control well.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. I mean, you have to understand, Bubsy 3D, you're forced to the directional pad for all the for movement.
Oh,
Yeah, it's D-pad only.
Yeah.
So.
D-pad only. It's no question.
Also,
Duke Nukem. Mhm.
for one of the worst controlling games, oh, hold on, what the fuck was it called? Give me a minute. What was the game that you had to yell at that wasn't Hey You Pikachu?
Hey, you Pikachu. Oh.
Are we talking
Lifeline.
about Lifeline, yeah.
Lifeline, yeah.
Oh,
They didn't understand you like 90% of the time.
yes, I have that game. I don't have the microphone for it, but I have that game.
I always have to premise that with that game that isn't Hey You Pikachu. I'm gonna self-promote this Friday. I host a radio show, and typically it's by myself, but this week I have Villain on. So if you like Villain a whole lot, on my channel, NY Video Game Freak, I will be having Villain on as a guest on my radio show, and she made the entire set list, so you get to hear music she likes. And I know she's really excited for it, and I'm very excited. End of self-whoring.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, what else we got?
Seaman with Leonard Nimoy. Yeah, that was another.
Yeah, that was a good
Voice
one.
game.
Leonard
My copy of Seaman is actually signed by Leonard Nimoy.
Oh,
pretty awesome.
Great.
I saw Winged Wolf asking us, John, how many more subs until you can get more emotes? It's a little weird, actually, because technically we've been over the maximum of the limit. Like, we can't get any more. But I've heard talks about if you have enough subs, there might be, like, a hidden limit where they might just let you have one more.
I'm pretty sure you could just ask, because people like Maximilian, he has, like, 20 emotes.
Maximilian
So-
might have also been there before the hard limit was put in.
No, I'm pretty sure he wasn't. I don't think he started streaming until, like, last year, so... I'm sure if you just ask,
Yeah,
they'll tell you.
my plan was to wait till we had like a lot of subs and then ask. So I don't know what would be considered that. Last time I asked, we had just gotten the limit, so that would have been when we had only 250 subs. And then they were like, "Yeah, there's no limit, but we'll take your idea in mind of adding more sub slots." And like that was it. So now they have like well over that, and maybe I'll try again. But my plan was like wait till we get to like a crazier number than what we have currently.
Villain wants everyone to make sure she knows it's not just her, it's her and her boobs.
Villain does really like her boobs.
Both of them?
Both of them?
She clearly prefers one over the other. John, did the TRG stream go? Oop, no, you go ahead.
Right. John, everyone call. Do you have a game soundtrack when you hear a song from it, you feel like picking up the respective game and playing it? DJ Hero 2. Rez, yes.
See, I played a
good
shit
choice.
ton of rhythm games, so there's a lot that will make me want to be like, oh, let me pick up Rock Band 3 again. One of
I'm gonna
which,
say Donkey Kong then.
Donkey Kong. One of which, oddly, if I hear the song Monsters, I want to really play Guitar Hero 3. Or if I hear, what's that song by Seamus? A whole bunch, like, anything by Seamus makes me want to play Rock Band 3. But if it was an actual game, I would say the intro theme to Ninja Gaiden makes me want to play Ninja Gaiden.
That's a solid
Because
one.
I wonder why.
that is an amazing...
Oh, I know one. The God Hand credits.
I have a really random one. Space Harrier. Like the theme song
Ooh, that's
when
a
you
good
start.
one.
That is kind of random.
The do 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 do.
Yep.
John, it's like we're long-time friends. How did you know? I prefer the right one.
To be fair, I've had a lot of female roommates, and yes, they do tend to prefer one boob over the other. Oddly enough.
That's hilarious.
John, how long did it take Chugga to recover from your TRG Mario Party 4 win? He got over it pretty. By the end of the trip, he was okay with it. But like last trip,
The last match, right?
yeah. But like he kept randomly bringing, because Mario Party 4 kept coming up while we were there because he was editing it together. So he would randomly just walk out and say like, "Man, you really earned that victory, but I wasn't gonna make it easy for you." Like we would just randomly bring that up. I'm like, "Oh, okay, cool. I was over Mario Party 4 pretty fast." Because here's the thing, that hasn't come up in a video yet for Mario Party 4, or maybe it came up in today's video. I'm not sure. I was bummed out.
Somebody asked a question.
Oops, sorry.
Sorry.
I was bummed out.
Finish.
Yeah, okay, sorry. I was bummed out at the end of Mario Party 4 because I thought it was the last game where you could like guarantee what bonus stars you got at the end, so it would be impossible to try to go for the a clean sweep again. So I was like bummed out at the end, like fuck, this was my only chance to do it. Now I can't. But then like between the minigame video and like the end of discussing the end of series video, I've got it explained to me. It's like, no, that just starts in like 7, and only 7. So yeah, I even explained that later on. I'm like, all right, never mind. I was just being weird because I thought I lost my only shot at doing this, but I'm cool.
So one of the questions I saw that was neat is, what was a game that you thought was going to be terrible, but you picked it up and played anyways, and probably was pleasantly surprised by it? Not including Bomberman Act Zero.
Vanquish. I just beat it, and I was not expecting it to be good, and actually it was really fun.
I'd have to think about that.
Also, looking through my quick game list here.
For me, that would have been actually the original DJ Hero, which I initially wrote off as the stupidest thing ever.
Yeah, I'll admit that game looked pretty stupid, but the one time I played it, it was kind of fun.
Oh, DJ Hero and DJ Hero 2 are like among my top 3 best games of the last generation, and it's an unfortunate casualty of Activision shenanigans.
Rockstar Table Tennis.
That's such a great game.
And the funny thing about that game, that was the first game that used the Rage engine that they later used for GTA 4 and 5. And man, they got a lot of leverage out of that game engine.
To say the
That's
least,
hilarious. Let's see what else is in my thing here. Games. Games I thought would be terrible. I actually really like Duke Nukem Forever.
I do too. It's not as good as everyone was expecting, because, you know, was the game really going to be that good after 15 years? No. It really was only like a year or so, considering how long Gearbox worked on it. So, taking that into account, it's not as terrible as people say. Yeah, the game's kind of shit, but you got to appreciate it for actually coming out and for what it is. Then you'll have fun with the game.
I really thought that Hydrophobia Prophecy was gonna be shit. That game turned out not too bad. I bought that game for like 74 cents. Also, Bad Rats. Can't forget Bad Rats.
Oh yeah,
So,
clear
John-
game of the year
Bad
right
Rats.
there.
John, have you planned on streaming the classic Doom games like Doom 1 and 2? Or at all? Or
I was never really crossed my mind. I don't even know if I own a copy of them, to be fair.
Me and Kay had actually co-op streamed them all.
I feel like maybe, yeah, doing a co-op stream might be cool, but I don't know if I'd do it solo. Just, I was not in that era of first-person shooters. Like,
would it be fun? I guess if you want to do a co-op stream, would you want to do it with someone else who didn't really play them, or someone who knows what they're doing?
I feel like half and half. So if it was like, because I know like Doom 1 and 2
Well,
can
you
do
can play with a lot
4-player.
of people in the co-op.
I know that, yeah, Doom 1 and 2 can do at least 4-player co-op. So, like, I would probably want, like, at least 1 or 2 people that know their way through, and then maybe 1 or 2 people who don't know what they're doing, so I wouldn't just be the only guy looking terrible.
I would be someone that'd be good to have in there who doesn't know what they're doing, because I really didn't play the Doom games that much. I actually got to play through Quake myself.
Hey, John, I'm leaving soon, so I hope you can answer this one. Blah, blah, blah. Where'd it go? In one of his videos, NCS said that he might want to do another Battletoads race. What do you think about that? Oh, when did he say that? Because he never mentioned it in person. I haven't played Battletoads in a while. I guess I'd be okay with it. He'd probably win because he's actually like gotten better at it, and I broke even, I think. Allison's offering. She's like, I've never played Doom before, ever. Just saying.
Just saying.
John, did you know there was a movie tie-in game for the movie The Blues Brothers 2000, and it was made by the same company that made Superman 64. The game was
Yep.
made by Titus.
I have that.
Yeah,
game.
I think it's actually one of their best-rated N64 games, which is not saying much, but yeah.
It's
I got
okay.
4 out of 3.
I remember when I interviewed Eric Hahn, I asked him like, do you just pick like movie licenses you like? Because you pick RoboCop, Blues Brothers, and Blues Brothers is a weird choice. He's like, yeah, no, I just like these movie franchises. So I've been aware of Blues Brothers 2000 for quite a while. It plays Mario 64-ish.
Ish is a good term.
John, did
In
the
general, just ish.
Yeah. John, did the TRG stream go better or worse than you planned? Better, easily. Bum, 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 bum. Have any of you seen Kill la Kill yet? Nope.
Nope.
No.
It's on my list.
Night, Brandon. Finally go get some sleep. Jeez.
Don't you dare wake up for at least 8 hours.
John, do you plan on attending the Smash Brothers Invitational? I don't know, because you have to show up like crazy early that day just to get a bracelet. But it's also like the first day of E3, and the tournament technically takes place while E3 is closed, or like at the tail end of it. So maybe, but there's a limited amount of bracelets, and I can guarantee any fans in the LA area are just gonna grab those immediately. So I feel like if I tried, I probably wouldn't get a bracelet. So I don't know.
They'll be scalping the tickets.
They're maybe, but they're supposed to be bracelets, and I believe they're only like sold on site.
Pogager, I can confirm Brad is not dead.
Brad is just very, very busy. Unfortunately, I miss Brad.
What are the
We never
odds?
got to do our secret project, John.
I know. Remember the goal was before PAX?
Oh my god, you're right. Remember that one time we got into a call and we're like, let's discuss ideas, how well that went?
I was just staring at the soul of that cat.
Please answer. I have to leave soon, John. Can I have your friend code for 3DS, please? I've always wanted to run my guy's friend code. My friend code is actually listed publicly, but I pick and choose who I add on there, so sorry. Ooh, early opinions on Mortal Kombat X. All I know is that trailer was pretty cool, and Kiefer Sutherland is in the game doing something.
Oh, is he?
Yeah, he's been confirmed for like half a year. He's the reason most people knew there was a new Mortal Kombat in development.
I bet he's Striker.
A lot of people have been thinking that.
It makes sense.
I think he's just going to be his character from 24, just in the game, and
I would be fine with that.
he just
be
tortures
perfect.
people. He's just,
What I've been able to gather from the trailer, it looks like they're going the route of Injustice, where they're trying to use the environment more, because you could see like people are swinging on the branches and like breaking them and using them as like ice swords, a sword for Sub-Zero. So you kind of want to do this stuff in the game. It's not like they're just going to be like, here's a random thing, you'll never be able to do this. Even if it's CG, you're going to at least be able to do some of this stuff.
The hardest game that you three have ever played that wasn't supposed to be hard.
wasn't supposed to be hard.
Oh, God. Oh, I had a perfect example from, like, last week, and now I can't think of what it is.
How about Bad Rats? Because, you know, the physics are supposed to work.
I'd argue that, I suppose.
I was gonna say BioShock, and then I realized no, I actually beat that game without. I got the Balls of Steel achievement without even trying.
Well, I think Balls of Steel, you just have to play that on hard.
Without using a Vita chamber.
Earthworm Jim 3D.
Oh, yeah, you're right, yeah.
I'm gonna say Earthworm Jim 3D. Because fuck those
Well,
boss
no, that
fights.
game is just poorly programmed, and the boss fights are just dumb.
The boss fights are really where the thing that comes to mind for it, though.
Like, the game is okay if you exclude the boss fights. Like, they could have done so much with the boss fights that would have been better. But I don't know what they were thinking when they thought that was a good idea. Maybe for one, if it was just the first boss, I would say, you know what, okay, that's fine. Never do that again. But that boss fight is just such a problem. The fact that you have to do it 5 times.
Trying Trying to think. Painkiller took me a long time to beat the final boss.
Uh,
I don't know if that game was meant to be hard or not, but
Yeah, it's just meant to be like an old style shooter, basically.
I think I have all of them, but I've only ever played Painkiller Black. Yeah, I have Overdone, Recurring Evil, Redemption, and Resurrection. The only one that has any good reviews at all is Black. The rest have like 10s and like 11s out of 100 on Metacritic.
Ooh.
At this time, I'm gonna have to drop off because it's past 2 a.m. and I actually have work in the morning. So
Fair enough, too. We're pretty closing up here. We're gonna be doing 5-question rundown
Sure.
in a bit. But
Right.
thanks for hopping on call, man.
thanks for having me on the call. You all have a good night.
Later.
Good night, Sketch.
I like how everyone I had on the call today was in the Eastern time zone.
Two of us are in the same state.
That too, yeah.
That's true.
What games are you all looking forward to for the rest of 2014 and early 2015?
Metal Gear Solid 5.
Bayonetta 2.
Is that coming out this year?
It's supposedly.
As long as it doesn't get pushed back.
Let me just. I don't even remember what's coming. Oh, fuck. What's that name? What's that game called? Well, Arkham Knights for sure. Because thankfully he said early 2015.
Yep.
Mhm.
And
By early, do you mean Q1?
an Amplitude, because I put way too much money into that.
People are saying Persona Q.
Oh yeah, and I guess Persona 5. Well, that'll probably be out in Japan, but not here.
That has no release date as of now, but it's probably going to be late 2015 if I had to guess.
Possibly also Borderlands, the pre-sequel. That looks
Oh
interesting.
yeah, that's a game.
I'm not gonna be hyped for that till I finish Borderlands 2, though. So same with
See, I
the,
haven't
same
even
with the
started
Telltale
Borderlands 2.
Games one.
Who initiated that? Or is it just an auto thing? Someone initiated that, my radio show this week. It's gonna have Villain. Everyone
Yay.
come watch on Friday.
Villain and her boobs.
And her boobs. Villain and her boobs.
They will all be mics apparently. All right.
Now, John, are you making sure that she's not wearing any shirts during this, or
I don't think I could.
That'd be a little
no.
creepy. Not gonna lie.
it's not like she's gonna show anything? It's the webcam. Just gotta make sure she's, not being addicted to shirts.
I still wanna... I downloaded the demo for World Tour, Mario Golf, but I haven't bought it yet. Would you say I should get it, John, or no?
Do you like the other Mario Golf games?
I loved the demo. Oh yeah, I liked the demo. It just is there enough content to warrant the purchase?
I'd say so. With the online tournaments and everything, yeah, easily.
Okay. How much is it? $40?
I think it might be 35 depending on where you go. I think I saw it for 35 at Target in the U.S., but I think I paid 40 or 45 here because Canada.
John, would you be willing to do a podcast with the Checkpoint crew?
Depends. My schedule for the next couple weeks is kind of stupid, so if I did, I'd have to be much later.
Hyrule Warriors, Kingdom Hearts 3, Bayonetta 2, Persona Q, Omega Sapphire, and Smash 4.
No, yeah, I guess
Pretty
Smash
upset.
4. Smash
I
2,
forgot-
Smash
Sorry, go
at
ahead.
this point for me is basically, yeah, I'll play it. Like, it seems like I'm not hyped
That's how
for
I
it
feel.
because I expect it to be good and I expect to be playing it a bunch. So it's
You know
just-
it's gonna be good. It's one of their top-selling series.
Villain said she may or may not wear a t-shirt.
Well, she's saying she's just gonna wear Kigurumi instead. So
Probably like a T-shirt Kigurumi.
World Tour is $30 on Amazon.
okay, and there you go. Grab it that way.
How much
Night Vince.
money do I have in Amazon credit? I have $13.49 in Amazon credit. I'm getting the game for $18.
John and others, what
Yeah,
game
that's
what game were you anticipating being great but disappointed you the most? Sorry, just laughing at Villain's comment. Ooh.
I guess Metal Gear Solid 2 the first time I played that, but then the more you play it, the better the game becomes.
John, get out of my head. Oh, I didn't see the stars. So she said, fuck, John, get out of my head. Anytime I see stars, I assume it's fuck.
Probably is. I honestly can't think of one right now. I know there's a bunch, but the problem is, like, the first one that comes to mind is Duke Nukem Forever, but I knew that wasn't going to be good when it came out.
Exactly, that's why you just had to enjoy it for what it was.
I got the game for free, so that's probably why I enjoyed it.
Yeah, I kind of got the game free because I borrowed it, so...
Actually, it's Mario Mind Sonic, actually, or CJ Mario Mind Sonic brings up a good suggestion. Skyward Sword. I really wasn't into that.
Yeah, Skyward Sword, you have to like motion controls, I feel, to enjoy that
That's why I
game.
don't like Corruption as much as I like the other Metroid Prime, just because I hate motion controls.
I did like that fight with Ridley in Metroid 3.
Oh my god, the present?
Presents!
The Omega. Oh my god, that's the best. It's the only LP video I ever downloaded just so I can have it whenever I feel sad. Because that makes me so happy.
That and the Ridley corridor, just both, all the Ridley fights are just the best ones.
Double Omega Ridley. For $19, I'm gonna get Mario Golf World Tour.
You're getting it for $20? Jeez.
Yeah, just because I have an Amazon rewards card, so every every dollar I spend, I get some back, like through points. So it's like I had $14 in credit, so you get the game for $19. I will get it on Friday.
John, what do you think about the upcoming Harvest Moon games? Story of Seasons and Harvest Moon: The Lost Valley. I'll probably play one of them. I don't know. It's been a while since I've been into a Harvest Moon game, so I'm curious to see what's changed since.
Well, you have been playing Animal Crossing recently, that's sort of close.
Yeah, but I realized last night during Top 10 Perspective what it is about Animal Crossing that I don't like compared to Harvest Moon, and that's not depending on, like, a real-time clock. Like, being able to just, like, alright, I got everything done, I'm going on to the next day. Because I don't like playing in small chunks.
I agree with you there, but technically, New Leaf, there is more stuff the more you play to do.
I guess, which is
It's just the first week or so is just a pain to get through.
Yeah, I just got the island unlocked. I just did a bunch of stuff there.
Yeah, things will start speeding up.
This is such a great picture.
John,
in our Skype.
John, when Evolve comes out, if you decide to stream it, who will it be with? The idiots or the runaway guys? TRG would never want to play that. I'd be the only one out of the three who would. So it would be, if what happened would be the four idiots, but we honestly haven't done anything with Eno in a while. I haven't heard from the dude in ages. That's a pretty good picture.
Isn't it?
John, when are you going to get rid of that falling wrestler coming out of the top middle gift? Never! I don't know why people are so upset about the fact that Ray's just kind of falling out.
Probably OCD or something.
Maybe. Part of me wants to just mess with everyone and just add more of him in there.
Just put them in
Can
all,
you put
like...
some upside down? That'd be even more infuriating.
I can do that. And in fact, now that you've said it... Hang on. I gotta remember which...
I'm not sorry, chat.
I gotta remember which one that's called.
Oh man, Goat Simulator got added today. I got updated today.
Yep. Maybe they added more bugs.
Alright, let me fix this. Da-da-da-da.
The patch notes are the best thing I've ever seen.
Nope, no, that's not the one I want. I want the 3D version. Nope. Guess I would want to flip that on the X then. Yeah, there we go.
Please have one falling into the banana.
And they're going to be completely out of sync, too, just to mess with people even more.
Have 6 Rey Mysterios.
See if you could do like I said though, just flip it upside down. Oh my god, there it is.
Oh, I think this might actually be perfect. Let me just move this down. Actually, no, let's move underneath Waluigi. Ah, crap, Waluigi.
You know what it looks like when you put it there in the middle for a second? It looks like he's falling down and then he just randomly flies back up.
Oh, crap. Oh, no, there's too many of these now. I've screwed up everything.
This might have been a horrible idea.
Falling into Duke's crotch.
crap. Yeah, no, this... I can't actually have them over each other because of the way I've got this set up. Fuck. Yeah, I can't have it set up like that. Shit.
Oh, because you can see the little bit of the bottom.
Oh, not even that. I can't get him to fall on top of the Thanks Obama picture because if I do that, then it's no longer underneath the Waluigi picture. It's the way that the layers are set up are weird here.
Yeah, XSplit's weird like that.
Yeah, I can't. Oh, that sucks. But I can't have him falling on another part. So let's say we shimmied him over here. Oops, that's the wrong one I wanted to move. It's the wrong one I wanted to move. Get it back over there, Ray. I need to move the other Ray. God damn it. Now there's too many of them. I can't move them anymore. This is a complicated process. This is why I usually do this shit off screen.
It's worth it, trust me.
It's great.
What do you think of Mario Kart 8 DLC? I pretty much said everything I wanted to earlier. Captain Falcon, he'd be perfect.
Oh my god, it's almost timed perfectly so that he falls down the middle and then pops up on the left. But you can see it in the background is the only downside, so let me just shimmy that a little bit. This is the dumbest thing.
Every time we see shimmy, I just look over at Shaq.
It
looks like when he's doing that, there's smoke.
There is actually, and I think that's from like something he eats because I believe that's a commercial for like some burger.
Duke Burger?
All right, let's do 5-question rundown. Although I'm going to answer this one first because he's been asking for a while. John and guys on the call. I live in Mexico, but I have a Nintendo ID network from California in my 3DS. An American eShop prepaid card would work in my 3DS. As long as,
I would think so.
If your ID is American, then yes. So it should be fine.
John, you know you can see the top middle Rey Mysterio get full, right?
Hmm? Oh, sorry. Yeah, I saw that now. I'll shimmy that back. Shake it, shake it, shake it.
Wolf Samurai, John has a P.O. box, and I don't want to give my address out on the internet. I think you still have your P.O. box, right? It's on your YouTube channel?
I do have my P.O. box, yep. P.O. box is still active.
Is it on the bottom of the Twitch page?
I think there's a link to it. There's a link to the YouTube channel at least, but maybe not to the P.O. box itself.
Oh, okay.
John, if another Mario sports series was started, what sport would you like to see? You can choose a sport that was in Sports Mix. Honestly, I kind of enjoyed the basketball game, to be honest. I wouldn't mind them doing another one with like having it refined even
not
more.
curling?
I was going to just say curling. But there's the
only
Winter
curling
Olympics.
pants. I just want to see what the curling pants look like on everyone.
Curling, or I would like them to do like a lacrosse game. That'd be really cool.
I would say a hockey game, but the problem is, if you think about it, it would play exactly like Mario Strikers. So really, there's already Mario Strikers.
And hockey, in terms of violence, is a lot worse than soccer.
It'd be so great though to have them go like, if there was a fight, they would go to like a brawl stage and just have a fight.
Okay, that'd be pretty good.
Oh yeah, there's no Mario football game.
There is. It's called Mario Strikers. Yeah, right.
It'd be so funny though. It would be the equivalency of NHL 14 having the Fight Night engine in it. It's just like they just have the Brawl engine in a Mario hockey game. It's like all of a sudden they're in Final Destination beating the shit out of each other.
I would be kind of okay with that.
But then that would mean Waluigi would have to, be in Smash Bros.
Oh no. However would I cope with that?
His Final Smash is just like flipping the other two.
His Final Smash is just acceptance.
that he will never be a true character.
Mario
Sadly.
Paintball. Get that FPS crowd cover for Nintendo